In the currency quadrant, a 3-day winning streak for the British pound, up 3 consecutive sessions and 2 weeks in a row now, higher for the last 2 weeks. Today on the high, up 64 basis points, a little bit more than 0.5%. 1.3774 was that high. We finished the day up a little bit less than 0.5%. And on the lows, almost unchanged, 136.68, 136.86 settlement yesterday, so down 13 basis points on the low. Today was the strongest single day move for the British pound since October 1st, and this week was the strongest week we've seen for the British pound since August 23rd. Now, we've had mixed UK data lately, probably leaning more on the weak side. Most of the critical UK data was weaker than expected this week. Employment change data came in lower than expected. 3-month average GDP was lower than expected. Month-over-month GDP was lower than expected. Goods trades balance was more negative than expected. Expected to come out negative, came out even more negative. Only industrial production, construction output, and year-over-year GDP came out better than expected. That year-over-year GDP, probably the biggest bright spot so far this week for the UK. We do have inflation data and market composite services and manufacturing PMI for the UK next week. Also, the US dollar finished lower for the first time in 6 weeks. The last time that the dollar was lower was the week of August 30th. So that weak dollar, obviously a headwind for all the majors, UK not excluded from that. Also, a little bit of violence against Member of Parliament today, unfortunately, which might have also led to a little bit of a sell-off from the highs today. But overall, it was economic data earlier in the week that caused the British pound to have strength behind it, as it assumes that the Bank of England's tightening will be sort of anti what the economy is showing.